Hello and welcome, people of the internet. I am your host, Paul, otherwise known here on YouTube as a schmuck. No, that's not nice. I'm not going to say that. Otherwise known here on YouTube as Optibotimus. Hello, everybody. Hello. I am going to head on over to the chat here. Hi. Oh, man. It's so great to see everybody. Hello, Marvel League. Hello, Epic Voice Guy. My name is Optimus Prime. Epic Voice Guys here, boys and girls, children of all ages. How you doing, John? I hope you're doing well on this beautiful day. Hello, Rango Studios. What's up? I'm doing well, Alliance. Thank you. What's up, Mr. Doctoring? Live PS4 Gaming, hello to you. Your voice is better than the current guy. What current guy? What current guy is doing? You mean, I don't know what the current guy is. Another toy review. No, we're doing another live show. What's this live stream about? It's about whatever we want it to be. Let's let it evolve into whatever it can be. Shall we? Let's do that. The new tune I need to... Oh, new tune. No, I am not high. I did drink one of these, but that was it. And it's gone. I haven't had anything else to drink. I'm just kind of chilling. Chilling like a villain, hanging out, relaxing, having a good time. You know, I mean, we're living life in the fast lane of things. And what better way to live life in the fast lane than with my buddy Hoodlum or Hot Rod, whatever it is that you want to freaking call him. I call him cool and awesome. I'm a fan of this guy. I really am. This was the one that I was like, you know what? If any third-party figure is going to make it or make me replace a official figure, it's got to be really good. This one actually impresses me enough that I'm going to be getting rid of the Takara one in my collection. Very surprised at that. Turned out to be better than I thought it would be. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I tell you, there's not a lot of times that I'll sit here and I'll think that a toy should come onto my display and be replaced by something else. Not a lot. But that one over there turned out to be better than I thought it was gonna be. And it made me happy. And I'll tell you, he came into my life. He made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. So I put him in my collection. That's it. That's the best that I can do. Not good with the impressions. Epic Voice Guy has me beat. But that's all, folks. Beat on all sorts of stuff. I'm having a good time tonight. Literally, I'm just really happy tonight. I don't know why. I had a good day. Spent the day doing laundry, cleaning up a little bit. I had somebody from Sideshow, I'm just going to throw it out there, a few episodes back, somebody sent someone else at Sideshow Collectibles my live video when me and Shartimus Prime reading comics. Can't do it. Can't. So somebody sent somebody else, and they're like, "Ooh, I want to watch this." So they went and they watched it. And one of their biggest criticisms was my bed wasn't made and my house was messy. Well, you know, I'm still in the process of getting everything, you know, situated and put where it was going to go. I'm not a big bed maker. I'm of the logic that I'm just going to crawl back in it and mess the shit up again. So why make it? And then the clothes on there, you can see some clothes. I was doing laundry and I was folding my clothes on there. So it is what it is. You know, my bed's not made. My apartment is slowly getting cleaned up and things put back where it needs to go. And to the rest of anybody who wants to make comments, that's what I gotta say. Now I'm not gonna. I shouldn't say that. You know, I do want to make sure that I make this abundantly clear that while that episode where I was talking about Sideshow, while I was talking about the various things in Shartimus, that Shartimus Prime and I went through, that Sean Long and I went through, or like me, Shartimus, Sean, Budget Stark. Budget Stark can kiss my balls. I'm sure someone is going to run and tell him that. But I mean, all the stuff that kind of went through, I do want to make it abundantly clear that Sideshow and I worked together beautifully for many years, longer than, to my knowledge, anybody else that has worked with Sideshow. It was very disappointing that I chose to end the relationship. It was very disappointing, and I was very upset that I made that decision. It's a decision that I would make again. I don't regret making that decision, but it is an unfortunate decision because we did have a very good relationship together for a very long time, and I was very, very upset that we had to end things. But at the end of the day, Sideshow and I had a great relationship together for, like I said, a number of years. They worked with me, as I said, probably longer and better than anybody else that I've collaborated with. The only people that I probably would say that I've worked with longer would be Big Bad Toy Store, and they're phenomenal as well. Sideshow has done a lot for me, you know, in terms of the deals that they've given me, the ability to do reviews before many other people were able to get them. It was a wonderful, fun time that unfortunately did end. And this isn't me kissing ass to try to get back under their good graces. You know, the bridge is burned down by this point in time, and I don't honestly, I mean, it doesn't bother me at the end of the day. Aaron, no. Hot Toy reviews are still going to be coming out, but I'm getting them from Big Bad Toy Store now. I'm not going directly through Sideshow like I was doing. It is so I'm not up to date with, oh yeah, I mean, so a lot of this stuff is still going to be happening. It's just going to be a little bit longer because I'm not getting this stuff from Sideshow. I'm not getting this stuff from Hong Kong. So, say, Paul, your channel name should be Optibotimus. No, that just doesn't sound good. Doesn't. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, sorry, that sounded bad. So we're gonna carry on from there. Which version of Bumblebee is my favorite? Probably the 3A. Or the 3-0, I forget which company. It's the one that's like that big. It's a movie Bumblebee. I love that Bumblebee. It's beautiful. Once Thanos comes out, I do have Thanos pre-ordered. I will be getting it. Again, I don't have early access. Oh, Epic Voice guy did something tonight. I wish I could do like a dual stream with you, John. That would be fun. Everyone always talks about doing collaborations. Getting you on here. I wonder if I add moderator, go to channel. Yeah, I wish they would let you do like simulcasts. That would be fun to do. You're gonna have to come over down here to Anaheim sometime. I literally live like 7 minutes from Disneyland, so I know you've been around. That would be fun. But speaking of things, I did hear back from TFCon, and I want to pick your guys' brains. They said, what are my ideas? What could I do? You know, what are my ideas for what we could do with me at TFCon? If they brought me on as a guest of sorts, they said, what could you do? And, you know, I was thinking, it's like, oh, look, I could do like a panel where I would talk about YouTube or talk about, you know, me as a YouTuber and Transformers and all this stuff. But I feel like, you know, everybody does that. I feel like every... You know, whether it be Pia or Vangelis, I don't know what other ones. I know Thu has done some. It's like, what could be fun to do? That would be different than what other people have given them in the past years. So. Yeah, TF YouTube panel, TF reviewer panel, Q&A. I mean, that's always a good one. I mean, that's kind of a go-to of sorts. But again, like I said, I know that Vangelis a while ago did like a live video review where he did his review, maybe a game show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Optibotimus game show, where you are the star. I could have a transformation contest. Who can transform Masterpiece Megatron the fastest? That'd be interesting. You finally didn't sleep through a stream. What's up? Welcome to the show. Transformation races. Oh, that, yeah. Do the like, who can get Dark of the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen? Revenge of the Fallen Optimus combined with Jetfire the fastest. That would be insane. Trivial Pursuit. That could be interesting. But see, all of that stuff would then require like a prize or something. I don't know. And I feel like that would be, you know, maybe we'd start out small. That actually could be kind of interesting. You know, I mean, because you always have like cosplay contests, right? You have cosplay contests. So you bring people in, have people enter, and then have the toys there. I mean, I guess it would depend. I mean, it would, then we would have to have everybody like bring their own toy or something. But it's like have a limit of, say, 15 people enter, have 15, Masterpiece Optimus Prime figures. And the 5 fastest get on to the next round, or like 6 fastest get into the next round. And then we'll go down to the 4 fastest. So then you pick another Transformer, like, and make it a little bit harder this time. So like, I can't think of another figure, but like you come up with another figure, and then those 4 people go at it, and you kind of go down to one-on-one and be like, all right, Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime, and Jetfire. Boom. Who gets it combined the fastest? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Like those cooking shows, but with Transformer reviews. Oh, and then afterwards you have like me. You would have like, and then other guests. I'm sure Proto Man will be there, and then we can inspect the transformation to see how good does it look, how sloppy is it, how put together, how well put together it is. And then we could, yeah, go for, and then judge based off of that. That would be interesting. Make it like Chopped Transformers Edition. And have it be a surprise Transformer. Have them open up a thing and have a surprise Transformer, and they'll be like, oh no. And then what happens if people are going through and they transform and they break it? Or they don't finish it? Have a time limit. Be like, you have 5 minutes. Or not even. Ooh, axed. Because of Optimus Prime. I think we just figured it out. That's amazing. It has to be, and it has to be quick too. It's like you got movie or like Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Like you got 5 minutes to do it, and the five that get it done the fastest move on to the next round of Axed with Optibotimus. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. I like this. I like where this is going. What's up, Matt? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. I think they wonder if I can get a spotlight in your channel with a personal tour of your collection. No, Mass Marvel, that's not going to happen because a personal tour of my collection would mean that they come to my house. And I don't want strangers coming to my house. Would you let a stranger walk around in your house? Why is my house okay for people? That's silly. I would have to have several different cameras. I would set up cameras all over the place. I'd have a cameraman. I like this idea. A little game show. We could do that. Like I said, we could do this. I would imagine it would be a later in the event type of thing. And, like on a Sunday type of thing, I'm thinking. Because they're going to have so much stuff to do. So much other stuff to do. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I got to pee. And then we're going to continue on with this show. It's going to be good. What's your opinion on the most Transformers in the series of being smaller than normal deluxe but still costing $20? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh! Keep talking amongst yourselves, guys. I'm still here. I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink real quick. Ugh. Did I freeze? I look like I froze. Here's my booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so we back. You guys, am I here? Can you see me? I look like I froze on here. Can I, am I still viewable? You still see me? Okay. All right. Korean Transformer fans love my videos. Thank you so much. Yes, I do still have the my Camaro. When are you gonna do MP7 Bumblebee? When I get to it. I mean, I can only review so much. Toys, yeah, the toys are getting smaller. I need eye drops. I should update your ending on your videos? Really? Like what? What do you mean? What update? Or what ending? Different pictures? Well, it does change. Ram truck. Each time it changes. Trailer Park Boys? I don't know what that is. What's up, Thomas? Nguyen? Yeah, I try matching that stuff up, Preston. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate it. I don't agree that they're being less fun. The Studio Series line is fantastic. I think the Studio Series line is some of the best, honestly. New leader class Sentinel Prime, I'm sure will happen. Leader class figures were around $34. Yeah, I remember that. That was like 12 years ago. A lot of stuff has changed in the world in 12 years. Marvel League, stop trying to plug your Instagram. Nobody cares. My old Dark of the Moon reviews, yeah. Dark of the Moon came out at a really fun time, 2011. Great time for Transformers. It was like super hype for the Transformers franchise. It was really going strong after Revenge of the Fallen. You know, Dark of the Moon came around and did a really good job of getting people excited for it again. Optibotimus is drinking water. Water in a Detroit Lions tumbler. I don't have any plans on getting the 3A Last Night Megatron. 3A, they contacted me asking me to do become a Prime. Hello, my friend. Hello. 3A contacted me and they said that they're doing a new system for their reviewers, that you have to agree to let them send you whatever, any license. And I'm like, you know, I like their Transformer stuff. I like the Ninja Turtle stuff. They have some stuff that I have like zero interest in. And I don't want to agree to have them, in order to get anything, I have to agree for them to send me everything. And I have to do videos on everything. And I'm like, I don't know everything about whatever it is. And you're going to send me stuff that I don't have an interest in. And I'm going to have to do a video then of that? Thanks, but no thanks. So I unfortunately had to turn that whole thing down, which stinks because I did some really good reviews for their Transformers stuff in the past and Ninja Turtle stuff, and it stinks because they're like, you know, we're a small company and we don't get a lot of samples. I'm like, okay, but, you know, I don't want you telling me what I can do. Prime came out right after Dark and Moon. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Transformers Prime went along well. That was a good series. Titans Class Omega Supreme looks amazing. We're getting some good looks at stuff. Oh, wait, what was the answer to your question? About what? What? My eyes are still messed up. Smaller toys for the same buck? Well, it's smaller toys to keep it the same price, because if you use more plastic and made larger toys, they're going to cost more money. So to keep the price relatively low, they make the figures a little bit smaller. To be honest, I don't know why they would want you to review something you don't know about. I know, I agree. That's kind of stupid. Transformers Prime, what? Maybe you want all the Viacons? All the Bert and Steve? Well, I have, Robert, if you need some Viacons, I have a couple that I'm still selling. Masterpiece Black Arachnia. Beast Wars figures I don't have much of an interest in. I'm kind of over the Beast Wars figures, just because, you know, they're nice figures, but honestly, to me, I don't like the junk, the robot junk that hangs off. So a Masterpiece Rampage? That'd be weird. Get your Marvel figures put? What? Beast Wars movie, that would be interesting. Do I buy them in bulk? I buy them from wherever gets them as quickly as possible. No, I don't play video games. I have a NES Classic that I play every now and then, but that's it. Trying to... Maybe I'll take my contacts out. No, I'm not ready for Endgame. I'm nervous about it. Favorite Studio Series figure? I don't have a figure, a favorite. I'm not gonna pay any respect to Stanley. I know too much about that guy that. Put it this way, you don't get to where Stanley was without being a terrible person in a lot of respects to colleagues and partners. I mean, I give him credit for the franchise and what he did with it. But truth is, Stanley stood on the backs of a lot of people and takes credit for a lot of things himself that other people did. And that's kind of unfortunate. I did survive the Thanos snap. I don't know what's going to happen in Endgame, and I don't want to know. Nope. Thomas, I'm not reviewing the Transformers animated figures. Not enough people supported the videos of those to be able to continue that series. This new Siege Galaxy Convoy I have no interest in. Cap and Iron Man are both going to die. Interesting. Hello, Michael from Oklahoma. I've never actually seen anybody driving around Optimus Prime replica. Aaron, I want to say that I've recently seen people talk about that we were going to get a sequel for it. So it's very possible. I don't have a P.O. box. I had one for a little bit, and I just got rid of it. It wasn't really... I mean, it wasn't something that I promoted too much. Why did I destroy it? Because it was funny. I'm doing well, Tronzon. So many videos. Oh, well, no idea. Cybertron War animated movie. That'd be interesting. Oh, the Starscream video where I talked about his giant beep. What's up, Freaky Geek? No, I don't really read comic books much. Who's your favorite toy review on YouTube? I don't have a favorite. I don't really watch a lot of other people. I did watch, and I talked about this earlier on Twitter, that I watched while I was finishing up a video today, which I'm so excited. I finally feel like I'm getting back into my swing of things. I bought my Camaro the way that it is. I have all of my videos for this week done, which I haven't had in a long time, where I don't feel like I'm rushing to do things. I'm very happy with it. I mean, I've had several days off from my other job, and I've been able to get caught up on stuff. I'm doing another video. I just finished shooting the rest of it, so that'll be my my Monday video. I have my Wednesday video. My video for tomorrow is done. I have my video for Friday, which is done. I have all the filming done for my video for Monday. I'm just super excited about actually being caught up with stuff, and then I'm gonna start doing. I got one more. I mean, I got several little dinosaur videos that I'm gonna do. I'm throwing those in there. They're just really dry. My contacts are really dry. It gets like this at night. Thank you, Ram Truck. I appreciate it. I like doing them. So I have the rest of my Studio Series figures that I got. The next one I'm going to start working on is going to be Barricade. People ask me to go to do one over other, and you know, I'm just going in order of the numbers right now. So Barricade's up next. I did the two Bumblebees. The two Bumblebees are done. So I'm going to be starting on Barricade. I haven't been able to get my hands on like the new leader ones. I saw that Big Bad Toy Store got Bone Crusher and Optimus in, but I have no money. I'm broke. I think I have $10 in my bank account. So I'm stuck waiting to get those. So anybody want to like send like $80 my way to get those figures? Patreon.com/Optibotimus. I can get those reviews done real quick. But that's what I got coming up, so I'm excited about it. What do you prefer, live action or classic? I like both. I like both of them. Those are both fun. Burger is doing well. I don't get to see him that much. They live with my ex-wife. Worst Transformer toy I ever reviewed, truthfully, is probably Deluxe Class Galvatron. That thing sucked. Studio Series Dropkick. I have heard about it. Don't know much about it. Aaron, I probably transform the figure. It really depends. If it's an easy figure like Rampage, I literally only transform that like maybe 2 times. Like from robot mode to vehicle mode, back to robot mode, then from robot mode back. It was pretty easy. So didn't have to worry too long. Ironhide I had to do several times. I still didn't feel very good with the transformation. Couldn't get everything done right. And I just hoped that when I did the video, it would come together, because sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you don't get lucky. So it is what it is. Model kits, no, I'm not a big model kit person. Leader Class Brawl, no, I don't have that anymore. Somebody asked about the Super Chat, and Damien, thank you very much. He asks, hey man, do you have any idea when the new Masterpiece Optimus Prime comes out? P.S. You are still the best toy reviewer. Thank you very much. There's a lot of really good reviewers out there, so for you to consider me the best is amazing. I don't know, unfortunately, when the new Masterpiece Optimus is supposed to be out. It kind of stinks. Somebody did ask about the Super Chat thing. I want to talk about this again. Super Chat YouTube takes about half of what you sent to me. So Damien just sent me $5. $2.50 of that is going to come to me. The rest is going to go to YouTube for their fees. I don't know why it is when they advertise that they only take 30%, and that's absolutely not true. This was discovered several weeks back when Epic Voice Guy and another friend of mine, Army Mike, decided to contribute to my channel. Epic Voice Guy did $100. Army Mike did $20. It was $120 on just those two. And then I had 3 other ones that were a couple bucks. And they, like later on when it all populated and I got to see how much they actually sent to me, it was only $63 or $64, which is about, like I said, half of what it was supposed to be, which totally sucks. So if you are willing to do the super chat, if you're, I mean, $5, Damien, I would have told you to take that $5 and go to Patreon, patreon.com/Optibotimus, and you can do $1 a month. And that would work for 5 months, basically. And that's a whole lot better because that $1, I'm going to get roughly 70 cents or so, 65, 70 cents. It's more that comes to me on that. So that money, I promise you guys, always goes towards buying new figures to review. It's not something that I use to pay my bills. It's not something that I use to buy anything else other than toys and stuff to review to provide content for you guys to watch and enjoy. So, Damien, I do appreciate it. It means so much to me. It really, really, truly does when somebody is willing to take the money that they earn, the money that they work hard to get in their paychecks and say, you know, Optibotimus, I really like the work that you do. Here's a little something extra. And that is amazing. Yeah, YouTube screws creators. And it sucks because we're what keeps them in business. That's what the Blitzwing statue. Oh yeah, the Prime 1 studio. I love it. Can I introduce you to other? Please do. I love Korea. It's one of the things that, or one of the places that I would love to go to. South Korea looks like an absolutely beautiful country to visit. I would love to go there sometime. I love the food too. Huge fan of Korean food. So yeah, please do. Unique Toys Challenger, I would like to get it, but again, can't afford to swing that. Because there's not a lot of third-party figures that I like. This is one thing I got distracted. I was watching a video. What if YouTube shut down? I mean, I've started a business here. What if any business shut down? I never understood that, why people are like, what would you do? Like, that's not a real job. What would you do if YouTube shut down? I created a business out of doing toy reviews. Just like anybody who creates a business, if it shut down, you would adapt. You would do something else. That's just the way it is. So, Preston, that was just a jab because there are some people that do not like my videos. They don't like me. They don't like my videos, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But I knew that there was like maybe one other review of Rampage that was out there, and not a lot of people may have seen that. And I was like, well, I'm sorry if people aren't going to get to watch somebody that they like more than me for the next couple days, because it is what it is. But so I was sitting there, I was doing a video, finishing up a video, and I put on a Bobby Skullface video. If you guys don't know who Bobby Skullface is, he's a reviewer, wears a mask that has like a skull face on it, does a lot of third-party reviews. He was talking about Masterpiece 2.0 Bumblebee, which has just been revealed. We got the pricing. I think it's like $120 for a more cartoon accurate looking Bumblebee. And he was talking about how he's recently gone back and watched or has been watching the G1 figure or G1 cartoons, and a lot of like these Masterpiece figures, when you compare how they look to their cartoon selves, they absolutely don't look like their cartoon selves. And he said that, you know, as we get older, you know, or as our, you know, inner childhood, you build up these characters to look a certain way in your mind. And he put a picture of Megatron compared to how he looked in the cartoon. And the one Megatron looked super badass, like absolutely amazing. Buff, beefy, just badass. And then they put a picture of the cartoon, or he put a picture of the cartoon. And it's like, oh. So, you know, people are like, well, you know, that's how Bumblebee's face, because people are complaining about the new Bumblebee figure. Part of that being like his face. His face, for the most part, looked like that. Chubby and round, and people are like, his face didn't look like that. It did. But in our minds, we create a unique look for it. And that's true with a lot of these figures. And I was thinking to myself, I said, you know, that's probably why adult collectors like third-party figures so much. If you look, for example, and I brought this up, I said, if you look at any of the third-party Devastator figures, they're all beefy, they're buff, they're badass looking. But then you go back and you look at the cartoon for Devastator from the original G1 cartoon, it's not very scary, not very badass looking. So these third-party companies are giving us, or giving a lot of collectors, what they envision in these characters looking like in their mind, what their imagination created for them. And it's creating people, or creating a kind of a battle amongst collectors about ones, you know, I like the way that the cartoons look. So I don't mind getting the cartoon looking like Wheeljack, for example. I'm happy with that. I don't mind the new 3.0 version of Optimus because he looks more like the cartoon. A lot of these ones have more of a cartoon look. And I think it's one of those things where a lot of collectors are wanting them to look a certain way because of what their imagination created for them as a kid. So it's the same kind of thing like Predaking. Like, look at all the different third-party Predakings that we got. Like Feral Rex, everybody loves that thing. That is not how Predaking looked in the cartoon. So so I think that's what's kind of happened. As collectors have gotten older, they've moved on. They want a more mature look for the characters that they love, because those characters look badass in their minds. So it was interesting, and I thought that Bobby Skullface did a really good job of articulating his point very well in that video. It was very well thought out, very well articulated, and it was a very interesting video to listen to. I would recommend going and checking it out. I'm not sure. I think Bobby Skullface, I don't know if that's his YouTube channel, but search Bobby Skullface and watch the video he did about Masterpiece 2.0 Bumblebee. Check it out. Check it out. Tell him Paul sent you. I don't know why people keep bringing up the goddamn Coca-Cola thing that I did. So ridiculous. Nobody brings up the fact that I did one for Lego as well. No one cares about that. Oh, Isaiah, you just missed Epic Voice Guy. He was here. He was here, my friend. Yeah, I did an ad for Lego. I did one for Coca-Cola. I did one for Lego. And I did one for Apple TV. And yeah, whatever brings in cash. It was a website that I was a part of that they would reach out to companies and they said, hey, here's this person they could do Toy Story Lego. There you go. Duck on Fire. Got it. And it was called, I forgot the name of the site. I don't use them anymore. But it's like, they said for the first, up to, like if you get like 1,000 views, we'll pay you X amount of dollars for it. For every 1,000 views, we'll pay you X amount of dollars. And the ad ran for, it was like, at most they were like 2 weeks or something like that. But I embedded it in the videos, so they stayed there. So like if you go and look. Oops. If you go and look at it now, I'm not making any money off of that. I already made my money and I'm done with it. But people like bitching about it to this day. It's something that people that hate Optibotimus bring up all the time. Just like the whole situation with Sean, in which everyone seems to think that I'm the one that called them out, called him names, said his name. I never once said Sean's name in any of the videos. Well, I only did one video. But it's like I only talked about how if you're a kid and you feel uncomfortable with something that an adult does around you, to speak up to someone. I never said Sean was a pedophile. I never said Sean's name in the video itself. Now, Sean was the one responsible, and he has come out and admitted it and said that he shouldn't have done what he did in terms of having adult-type conversations in the presence of younger kids. But I never said that he was a pedophile. I never said Sean's name. It was Pia that did that. But everyone points their finger at me because, hey, let's hate Optibotimus. Whatever. At the end of the day, I was just worried about little kids being upset around adults that were being inappropriate. That's what it was. I was wondering what inspired me to do toy reviews. The toy review thing started because I had bought the 2007 Voyager class Ironhide and I was unable to transform him. Plain and simple. Went on YouTube. I found a guy, his name was Matrix Prime, and he did a video showing how to transform him to robot mode, but didn't show how to transform him back to vehicle mode. So I'm like, well, I could do that. So I pulled out my Logitech web camera, which I still have to this day. It's a part of my history, and I love it. And did that. I do have the 2007 Ironhide. I did have to rebuy it, so I don't have the original one that I had then, but I still have it in my. Or I still have Ironhide in my collection. So that's really what it was. I am 40 years young, Transformer J. I don't know why it matters. Why do people worry or wonder about it? Yeah, Starscream beating up RC, yeah. But yeah, I did other videos for that tweet thing or whatever company it was. Those were the three that I actually made the most money from. I made a couple $100. But it's like I've seen people have sat there and said that I got a cease and desist. Like they said that I tried to get Coca-Cola's attention to sponsor me. No. People said that I got a cease and desist from Coke, which doesn't make any sense because then I would have had to have taken down the video. But that's not true. People just make up stuff all the time, and it's quite hilarious to see if like half of the stuff that people accuse me of doing, if half of that stuff was true, I would be I don't even know. I don't even know. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I do mind asking. I don't really. I choose not to talk too much about that personal stuff. She and I are still friends. It's just one of those things. Things happen, and we have moved on our separate ways. People always, oh yeah, people make up stuff all the time. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think the Masterpiece movie series, Megatron and Jazz, I love the idea of the figures. I think that it's stupid that that Jazz can be ripped in half. I mean, I get it. I understand why they put it in there, but it was stupid. I mean, honestly. It's like, why do we need to have that feature? I can't pick a favorite Studio Series figure. I don't have all of them. Well, Preston, the thing is, it's must have been fortunate. No, I got that the Dyson fan. I got that refurbished, so it was much cheaper. I mean, people have talked about for a long time. It's like I don't watch, or I don't usually swear, or I up until recently didn't swear in my videos. But at a certain point in time, I'm like, you know what? I've been doing this now for almost 12 years. Most people that started watching me, they're adults now. They've probably heard worse things. So me saying that the kibble on his back is shit, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna hold back anymore. I'm gonna say what's on my mind and go from there. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to wrap things up. I've been on the show here for an hour. So, I have a little bit more editing to do for my next video. But I'm gonna head off. So thank you everybody for stopping by and enjoying this time with me. I have been a full-time YouTuber for many years, but things have gone, fortunately, downhill with the way that YouTube has changed a lot of stuff. And I had to get a second job. Share video, I'm going to curse in it if I want to. Where can I find your toys for sale? Damien, I posted pictures on Facebook. I posted them on YouTube. I posted them on Twitter. I have a couple of them still, so you can bring them my way. Well, cursing is a bit unprofessional, but it is what it is. Sometimes, I'm not doing it just for the sake of doing it. I'm not swearing just because I want to swear. I mean, that's not a lack of professionalism. It's just if something comes out that way, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to censor what I'm saying. So when I say that, the backpack on Bumblebee looked like shit, that's just how I felt. Whether or not that's professional or not, I don't know. And Shartimus, yeah, he's kid friendly, and he's blowing up. He's almost at 500,000 subscribers. But yeah, so we're going to wrap things up. Thank you guys for stopping by. Damien, shout out to you for being a super chat of mine. I really do appreciate it. Even though YouTube takes half of it, I still appreciate what you're willing to put aside for me. I do have some other stuff that's coming up. I have to wait until the end of the month for Patreon to kick in before I can buy some other stuff. Like I said, I want to get, there's $170 worth of Transformers that I wanted to try getting. The Leader Class Jetfire and Megatron, Voyager Class Optimus, and Bone Crusher. And then Laserbeak and Ravage I wanted to get. It was like $170 from a local seller. Wasn't able to sell enough stuff to get those. So it kind of sucked. So I'll have to wait. So got some editing to do, guys. Thank you all for stopping by. It really, really does mean a lot spending time with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you're watching the show later on, let me know. Do you want more live shows? Let me know. So until next time, guys, this has been Optibotimus. And remember, you don't grow... I did it again. Everybody, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time